Hi guys, welcome to the Kardavox Academy channel. My name is Veronna. I'm a singer, songwriter, and vocal coach from Montreal in the freezing province of Quebec in Canada. It's like minus 20 degrees here, but it's fine. I have my big sweater on. So today I'm gonna do something that you requested under my first video of Kamelot. A couple of weeks ago, I reacted to one of Kamelot's songs, and a lot of you recommended to me to react and analyze to Arion. It's a progressive metal rock opera project by Dutch musician Arjen Anthony Lucassen. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but yeah, so I'm just reading out of Wikipedia. Thank you. But yes, I'm really intrigued because I'm a huge fan of anything musicals, especially like rock opera. This is kind of my thing. We have a lot of this in French, rock opera like Starmania, Notre-Dame de Paris. So yeah, I'm really curious. And I think you've been saying that there's like so many amazing singers just in that one song. But I mean, the song is 13 minutes long. So yeah, let's just dive right in. And of course, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna react, and then I'm gonna stop and analyze vocals for you because we are a vocal coaching channel. So yeah, let's go. The Day That the World Breaks Down from The Source, which is the 9th studio album from Ayreon, from this project. Okay, let's go.
So deafening as the stillness surrounds us. A rush of fear is surging through our veins. A shadow so darkens our horizon. What have we done? Is this the end? When death descends.
Okay, I'm here for a treat. Wow! What is this? Oh my god. I love science fiction and I love musicals and like rock operas. So this is Where was I? Was I like sleeping on the rock or something? I've never heard of that. Okay, I have to show this to like so many of my friends. They're gonna love it. I mean, maybe it's just less popular in Montreal. I don't know, or I just, there's so much good music out there. It's hard to know everything. Okay, so about the first two singers, because here we are a vocal coaching channel, vocal analysis channel. So the first singer, I didn't know him. Really beautiful voice, very theatrical. Let's hear it again. Here.
A rush of fear is surging through our veins. A shadow so menacing.
I love that he's using, I mean, I can hear that his voice is super like placed and clean, but he's choosing to add some breathiness here and there at like for the story, it's not he's not breathy because his voice is breathy. He adds the breathiness to really kind of gives some emotion. It gives like a mysterious vibe, and also his vibrato is slower, which makes all of his voice and his tone a little darker. I'm loving it. So yeah, so that's my quick analysis. I mean, I think there are 11 singers in this song, so I cannot analyze for like so long. Otherwise, this video is going to take an hour. Well, let me know in the comments if you would like an hour of analysis on this. So yeah, James Labrie, beautiful voice. And then of course the musicians are so good. I love that he explains the story. This is such an original video. I'm loving it. Oh, and here's Tommy. I've discovered him recently, of course, in Kamelot. I think that's why you guys recommended this song and this project. So yeah, of course, I mean, his voice, it's a perfect voice in my opinion. It's really perfect. Like, it's perfectly on pitch. The vocal techniques are perfectly done. His flip and head voice, I love my flips. It's just so precise and it's so good. It's like, it's a voice crack, but it's so well, I mean, flipping from chest to head is a voice crack, but when it's done like that and you really want to crack and arrive precisely on the note, it's such a beautiful artistic way to sing. I just love flips. It's so beautiful. And a little bit of raspiness in the lows, but he's always super clean when he's belting higher. Like, he sings so well and so smart. Okay, let's hear it again and then I keep going. Tommy, I love you. Wow. Okay. So already two other singers just appeared. Tommy Rogers, he has such a nice tone, so different from the other Tommy, of course, and from the first singer as well. Like, he's really bright, and that's because he sings like always. I don't know if you noticed, but he's kind of always horizontal, but it's okay. Kind of his larynx is a little higher. It has a brighter tone, which is really fun because we really can distinguish the characters, their tones are so different. That's really a good casting. And then of course the beautiful Simons. She's so good. I mean, we recognize her like that. A little operatic, but not too much. She's a little bit more forward, less vibrato, but still she's using a mixed voice, mostly. Let me hear it again. I mean, it was so quick. Her mixed voice is so strong. It really almost sounds like chest voice. I mean, she might call it chest voice. Some of my opera singer friends, they mix everything, but they think it's chest, but they are never really 100% in chest because their head voice is so developed, but it's fine. I mean, it sounds amazing. But yeah, so in my words, this is a mixed voice. This is a 5-string. Okay, I should not. Oh my god, the riffing, like, his voice is just so free. You cannot riff if you have vocal tensions, okay? So sometimes I make my students learn some riffs, even if they don't want to do like the usual R&B or whatever. We're gonna learn some Beyonce and Mariah Carey, but now I could maybe suggest this riff. But I love like the crazy 10, 12 notes riffs of Mariah Carey, or just as practice. And but yeah, so he kind of it reminded me this, and I love, because it's kind of rare. We don't hear riffs all the time in the rock, so yeah, I love that he just let himself do it, you know. And his switch in mixed voice and this powerful mixed voice note. Let's just hear it again. I'm gonna point it out. I mean, it's my first time listening. I cannot like get everything. And then, so I'm hearing the flip, but he did it so professionally, okay? I mean, he probably knows. He probably felt that, oh, wow, it's much lighter now. But from the outside, we're keeping the volume. We're keeping almost everything that we loved about the chest voice, but just in a really higher register. And that's the magic of mixed voice. If you want to learn about mixed voice, it's my specialty, okay? There are so many stuff about mixed voice on the internet, and I'm getting a headache just checking all those TikToks and reels, and oh my god, nobody can like really explain it properly. I can, I swear. I think I'm gonna prepare a masterclass or an online class about mixed voice, because this is like, I'm cheating so much. I'm an alto and I'm doing like soprano gigs because of the mixed voice. No jokes, okay? So that's exactly what he does, okay? And yeah, he's so good. It was really good. Okay, let's keep going. My god, I'm just at 4 minutes. Just at 4 minutes, and I'm already almost 15 minutes in my...
I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we're headed for it. We must prepare for the blackening. We must prepare for the day that the world breaks down. I can feel it in my heart. I can see it in the stars. Behold, it's all been foretold. The future unfolds. The day that the world breaks down.
Okay, so I have to talk about his voice. Wow, Nils, who are you? Nils K. Was it the same guy? No, it's James Labrie, the first guy. Wow, such a real rock voice, you know, like, and he's having a blast. I can tell, like, we can tell, of course, his video. Yeah, he's just like, So another thing that I've noticed in all the singers so far, and I'm noticing, I mean, you probably noticed too, but there's a physical implication, okay? Sometimes I talked about it in a previous video of mine, but if it's your first one, sometimes I use elastic bands in my lessons with my students just so that they can imply their whole body, you know, the back muscles, especially when you do techniques like belting voice or just really high chest voice. But yeah, you can see with his mouth placement, his tongue is super high, vertical, open, and a little bit of twang with the nose here. Like, that's a perfect image of like the face you need to belt, okay? And of course, he probably lip synced because obviously his microphone is on the side, so it was already recorded. But I'm sure he was still as invested when he was singing live. I'm sure, okay? And yeah, so I'm using the bands so that, yeah, we kind of feel the whole body of energy, and it's not just the throat trying to manage all the air coming out and everything. You're gonna hurt yourself if you're not really, really energetic in your body, because air can be super dangerous for your vocal folds. That's the thing. We are using the air, but if you don't support it with your whole body, then in the good ways, well, you can damage your vocal folds. So yeah, so being energetic and really, like, you could see also Tommy Karevik, like his arms were like that. Yeah, okay, he's showing up his biceps and stuff, but that's not what I was looking at. Of course not. But like, he was into it, you know. He was really, you could feel the body support. So that's my little speech about that. But try the bands while you sing. Okay, it's really interesting.
This would happen. Not many believed in my cause. I'm sure they will all turn to me now. I'm sure I am the only one who can save us from this fate.
Oh wow, what an interesting tone. This Tobias Sammet. I need to hear it again. But I feel he was really, like, his chest voice, he's a tenor, of course. So far, they're all tenors. Maybe not the first one, but... And the soprano, of course. Yeah, so his voice is really high. His chest voice is really high, but it kind of blends with his mixed voice. And I'm sure... Not I'm sure. No, I cannot say I'm sure because I don't know him. But I would be interesting to talk with him and see if... Does he feel that he's mixing, or it's just both registers are so linked? Some singers, that's what happened. Their chest voice and their mixed voice / head voice, no, more chest voice and mixed voice are so linked together that they don't even know what's happening in their body. But yeah, I kind of heard mixed voice, but then it was so fluid. Like, wow, really, really good. Let's hear it again.
Knew this would happen. Not many believed in my cause. I'm sure they will all turn to me now. I'm sure I am the only one who can save us from this fate. I always knew they would need me. Not many showed faith in my plans. I'm sure they will
that? Who's that like Bohemian Rhapsody choir just appearing here? Who's that guy? Like, didn't see his name? I didn't see his name. I hope he's gonna get a solo because I love that. And it's probably the number of faces is probably the numbers of tracks in his DAW software, you know, in the music software you use to record yourself. It's probably the number of tracks. I don't know if you saw, just a little anecdote, I don't know if you know about Jacob Collier. He did a song with Tori Kelly, two artists that I really, really adore. And it's more jazz, soul. And he did a song with so many layers of vocals that they're just like Tori Kelly, and behind it's a green screen with Jacob Collier, and like all the number of Jacobs that there's on the green screen are exactly the numbers of tracks in his computer. And it was a crazy project. He basically and also he recorded people singing in the audience at his show. I think he has like a Guinness record, and I don't know if I'm saying what I'm saying is true, but like it's a crazy thing. So it kind of reminds me of that. Like probably there's probably like 20, 30 something voices. Amazing. So yeah, you can create a choir all by yourself, just stacking vocals. Sometimes I record centered, I record a little further, I record here, and then I change my tone like ah, and then oh, and then ah. So there's like a couple of personalities in my choir or stuff like that. So yeah, just a little recording tip here if you want to record choirs at home.
Now, I'm sure that I'll be only one who can save Yes, I believe you are the answer. Yes, I agree you are the key. Your future lies in the heavens. Our future lies beyond the stars. We will save them. We will save them. From this pain.
Wow, what a voice, that man. Okay, who are these singers? I'm just halfway through it. I'm like, Hansi Kürsch. Am I pronouncing it well? Hansi Kürsch? I don't know. Okay, he sounds like the power vocalists. I mean, you know, like the rock bands of the 80s, like Journey and all these bands. Scorpions, and just like the male vocals in this decade in the 80s, they were so good, and it really reminds me of the technique used at that time. So high chest voice, mixed voice, but it blends so well, we don't even know. It's the perfect blend of the mixed voice. Oh my god, I'm gonna take you as an example in my future masterclass about the mixed voice. Okay, and I have to write it down. Somewhere. Okay. Well. If you want to understand mixed voice and how to use it, this guy. I mean, they've all done it, but like.
I agree you are the key. Your future lies in the heavens. Our future lies beyond the stars. We will save them. We will save them. From this pain.
That's a D5. I knew we were in A. Okay, so that's 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah. So a D5. No way he's in full on chest. Okay. So if you don't know about the mixed voice, I mean, you really have to understand chest voice and head voice. So after you can mix them, but basically, scientifically, we either start from really thin vocal folds, like head voice, and we start from there. We remove the breathiness, so we get our vocal folds to really, really vibrate together without letting some air, you know, like, Those are my vocal folds. Okay, they're attached here. And then that would be the first step. And then you kind of I just have the French term, sorry. But basically, the tube of air in the back, you're going to squeeze it. You're going to lift your soft palate up. You're going to kind of shrink the space in the back, okay? With your tongue and muscles. There's really an implication of a couple of stuff. Sphincter aéré épiglottique, that's the part that we want to squeeze. And that's going to create twang. And this makes your vocal folds that are super thin and so I'm in head voice. Thin vocal folds. And then I'm adding twang, I'm squeezing, removing the air. It's less and less and less and less and less breathy. There's less air coming out. That's the crazy thing about it. I'm using less air, more air pressure, okay? But less air, and I'm getting more volume, and this is kind of the mixed voice. So I don't know if you kind of heard some similarities with this sound and the sound that he's doing, but yeah. That's kind of a 101, what is the mixed voice. But yeah, so that's my favorite type of technique. Shout out to the choir, okay? Those he did like amazing mixed voice notes in the highs. Also, the amazing choir. Who's that guy? This was delicious. Oh my god. I just want to learn all the parts now. If I had known that, I was not in college anymore in 2017. No, I was already out. But this would be the type of covers I would have loved to do when I was doing my studies and singing. Oh my god, this is so good. He said it. It's a genius. It's a hero. Okay, you're really, really talented. It's almost jazz, huh? It was super jazzy chords in his harmonies. Very good. Okay, let's keep going. I mean, what can I say except like, wow, very good. And he's using his full register, so I don't know what the low note was. I don't know if it was like A0 or A1, but it was super low. That guy is a bass who can stretch up. So that's a good example of like, you can stretch your highs even if you are the lowest register. You can always stretch your highs with good vocal technique. And if you're healthy, of course, if you have like vocal injuries or health problems, it might be harder, but usually a healthy voice can always stretch. And he did stretch. He was using all the techniques. Chest voice, falsetto, mixed voice for the harmonies. Brilliant. Let's keep going. Don't look at me like that. love the contrast between the last two singers. Let's talk about it. So Russell Allen, so much texture in his tone. Oh, I have to learn. Mark, how can I do that? Mark is our harsh vocal specialist and anything distortion. But yeah, I think it's just like, I don't know how he does that distortion, but then he goes up and it's cleaner and he's able to mix. That's a sign of health, vocal health. So yeah, I love those type of voices. It's really, really beautiful. And then we have perfectly clean voice, so precise and so agile, a little bit of riffs going down sometimes at the end of his sentences. I love the little anecdotes throughout the whole song, like, yay, he's really funny. He's has the best laugh. Thank you. I feel like I know them more now. It's so cute. But yeah, amazing voice. What's his name again? Michael. Boop, boop, boop. Michael Eriksen. Wow. So okay, guys. So I'm counting on you to, in the comments, tell me more about these singers, please. I want to hear whole songs of each of them. What would be their best? What are their projects? I don't know anyone besides Simone Simons and Tommy from Kamelot. Those were the two that I knew. That's it. So yeah, please, I need you. I need your help. In the comments, get crazy. Beautiful vibrato, the perfect speed in my opinion. That's kind of my speed, not too fast, not too slow. And I love that it's not everywhere. He has those long straight notes and then he puts his vibrato when we really want it and when we really need it. Yeah, very, very good interpret. So Flo Jansen is in the house. Oh wow, that was really good. I kind of, I mean, I knew she could do it, but it's fun to have her sing, because so far the Nightwish songs that I listened always starts like super softly, and then at the end there's a climax, but it's fun to just like rah, just go straight into it. Amazing belt, of course. Her belt is so round and clean. It's like the perfect balance of resonance. She's really free, and she has also her mixed voice in the really, really, really high notes, but it's perfectly blend with her chest belt voice. I mean, what can I say? It's Flo Jansen. It's already perfect. Did you notice how she opens her mouth? I think that's one of the number one thing I say all week long to all of my students. Open your mouth. Vertical shape. I'm kind of so tired of repeating this, but like the whole video was examples of this. So chin down. You open, you let the sound come out. Otherwise, even if everything's perfect in the inside, good air pressure, good resonance, if you don't open your freaking mouth, how are we gonna hear your beautiful tone? So yeah, so that was good. That was the perfect. There you go. That's the opening we want. The tongue is a little forward. You can see there's an angle there, and chin down. No tension. She's not frowning. I mean, frowning can be good if you want to add a little bit of distortion, I don't know why it helps. Maybe it's just mental. But for real, in a belt, you don't want to frown too much. If it's difficult for you, I mean, if it's super easy and you're just in the emotion, yeah, go frown. I don't mind. But sometimes I make my students lift their eyebrows like that, like they're really surprised, and have this. It's a weird face, okay? I have a mirror there. They have to look at themselves. It's terrible. It's suffering. But it works. Hey, we're almost done. Oh my God. Wow, the video is almost 40 minutes. Oof. But I hope you liked it. I mean, it was a 12 minutes, 13 minute song. So with 11 different singers. That's crazy. Oh my God, this last image just gives me goosebumps. I mean, it was in 2017, but I feel we're already controlled by the computers and the AIs, right? So I have to listen to the whole album. My God, this is so good. Is there like a live show? I want to see that on stage. Was it ever done? Like all of these different singers live on a stage with costumes and, the decor and like the staging and everything. I want to know. Please give me all of your knowledge in the comments. My name is Veronna, and if you want to take some singing lessons with me, if you want to work on the part, if you want to learn how to sing like these amazing singers that we just heard, let me know, and we're going to see what we can do with your instrument. Usually there's always something to be done. I swear, I have a couple of my students, they started completely tone deaf, 4 notes register, and now they're playing around with their chest voice, head voice, mixed voice, many octaves in register, not tone deaf anymore, they sing on pitch. So yeah, miracles can happen if you work in team with your coach. So let me know. There's the link on the Kardavox website. You just have to fill out the form and ask for lessons with Veronna. I'm the clean singing teacher. If you want harsh vocal lessons, it's going to be with Mark. You can also ask for both of us. And if you want clean and harsh vocals, but I recommend the clean singing first. get your voice straight, and then harsh vocals. But yeah, so I'll see you next time, guys. Ciao. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm like so energized. That was good. All right, see you. Ciao.